Check me out, man. I wasn't even planning on doing a video. I'm actually sitting here watching YouTube through the PS4 on the TV, trying to see what distance I want to zero this damn Palmetto State Army dagger with this Holocene EPS. Looking at videos about 10 yards, 15 yards, and 20 yards. While I was looking at the 15-yard videos to see what they got, look at this right here. It must have been meant for me to talk about this. My hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. Yes, I am born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. South Baltimore. 2336 Nevada Street. Right down there in the projects. If y'all know about Baltimore, y'all know about Westport. Y'all already know about it, man. I could look out the second floor project window and see Resco. Look a little bit over to the left, you can actually see Camden Yards. Crazy. Yeah, Baltimore, Maryland, my hometown, is suing Glock just because these little motherfuckers can put a switch on a Glock. They suing Glock because of that. That makes absolutely no fucking sense at all. How is that Glock fault? That these little motherfuckers are buying these switches from wherever they getting them from. I don't know where they getting them from, and I don't want to know where they getting them from. I don't want shit to do with no switch. I don't want shit to do with it. Because these little motherfuckers is buying these switches and putting them on Glocks, Baltimore, my hometown, is going to actually sue Glock. And if you're thinking that they might not get no money, in this little minute and 45-second news clipping from off of YouTube, they actually sued Polymer 80 and got $1 million up out of them. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you kind of hear the little news article, if that's what you want to call it, and then that'll be the end of the video. But this is just some silly ass shit, man. Glock ain't got nothing to do with this, man. If a person get in that car and they drive it as fast as they possibly can and they crash and kill somebody, is it the car manufacturer's fault for making the car be able to go over the speed limit? No. So how is it Glock's fault that people are committing crimes with their guns? That's not their fault. So this is just some silly ass shit my hometown is doing. So with that being said, we'll end the video with the little 1 minute and 45-second news clipping, if that's what you want to call it.
It's referred to as a Glock switch, which can turn a handgun with a 15-round magazine into much, much more.
A dime-sized device that turns a handgun into a weapon capable of firing 1,200 rounds per minute. That's faster than the weapons of war that I used in the Army. ATF agents call it spray and pray.
Here in Baltimore, officers seized 100 such modified Glocks off of the streets in the last 2 years, including one fired at police near Patterson Park 20 months ago.
A total of 33 shell casings were found from the suspect's weapon. In my 27 years, I've never seen so many rounds recovered and heard so many rounds fired on our devices, like ShotSpotter.
Pistols produced by the Austrian-owned Glock are the only ones which can be transformed with such a switch, and it is now a target for legal action from the city and the Maryland Attorney General to stop the sale of its handguns.
The city is seeking an injunction as well as an abatement, restitution, and a disgorgement of profits to halt the spread of easily modifiable handguns until Glock alters their design.
Last year, the city received a $1.2 million settlement from Polymer 80, the nation's leading manufacturer of ghost gun kits. The hope is that Glock will be banned from selling its handguns in Maryland until it makes it impossible for criminals to turn them into something exponentially more dangerous than they were intended. In Baltimore, Jeff Hager, WMAR 2 News.